レッドウィングヒーローファルコ、この後すぐ。
Dad?
Yes, my son?
Could you tell me that story again?
Okay. One more time before going to bed, alright? And there came a day when gifted individuals shared the same purpose and united against tyranny and evil. One of them was Falco, the red-winged hero. Falco and the Eternal Defenders had encountered various kinds of threat and successfully triumphed over them. And then, when the people finally achieved peace, the heroes started to build lives of their own. Eventually, the red-winged hero found his significant other and was blessed with an heir. Therefore, he decided to retire being a hero to ensure his family's safety. But sometimes, he would like to relive his glorious adventurous days by becoming
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Alright. Okay, here we go.
Greetings and welcome, super friends. Welcome to my humble channel and to tonight's humble debut stream. Alright then, allow me to introduce myself. The name's Falco, also known as the Red Wing Hero. Well, as stated from the lower video just now, I'm basically retired and now is trying to be a virtual YouTuber instead. That's a plot twist right there. So, once again, welcome. Yeah. Wow, tonight's a big night for me, and thank you for tuning in. Wow, I see some of you on the live chat right now. Thanks to okay, I'd like to greet to each and every one of you. Okay, virtual mate Miyu, full menu. Wow, okay, that's a good name. Kongo Ishvara Pipio. Oh, Ferin Farenya, my considered niece. Welcome. And Contra, yeah, the newest member of our group. More will be revealed later. Gold Guardian, my brother from another mother. Thank you for joining in. Yarimuchi, of course. Since the test streams, he always appeared. Yeah, thank you for your cooperation. I really appreciate it. And of course, my brother also, Asmis, Kawendrawer Asmis, welcome. Oranim, Cold Watch, Rama, yeah, glad you can join. Oh, there's a VTuber over here, also Skardia Agni Brata. Yeah. Okay, who else? Sukomorayan, okay, welcome. Tubaru, JN Bird, the one I mistaken as J Martin. Absen aku om, absen, yeah, okay. Oh, Lechunky, welcome. Hell Falco, congrats on your actual debut, yeah. Apostrophe actual, yeah. Absent, yeah, Asmi is absent. Okay, before we move on, I'd like to apologize about two things. The first thing is that my debut stream has been postponed and delayed for far too long than I expected. I kept promising to myself, oh, I should make my debut. I should have made my debut stream for the past few months. But now I'm here. Yeah, I guess congratulations is in order. Yeah. And for this second matter, I'm sorry if I'm not sounding really great tonight. Yeah, for the past few weeks I've got a tonsillitis. Yeah, it's really discomforting. A discomfort between my larynx and to my throat, really painful to swallow. And earlier this week, I've got flu as well. So forgive my raspy voice and my runny nose. Yeah, bear with me, okay? So forgive me if I have to drink lots of water for once in a while, okay? Ginga Runner, glad you can join. Yeah. Okay, for introduction, I think I am what you might call a Super Sentai style hero virtual YouTuber. If you can see by my outfit, the colors of my outfit, I'm from Indonesia. Ya, jadi maaf kalau misalnya nanti bolak-balik pakai bahasa Inggris atau bahasa Indonesia. Ya, forgive me if I exchange between bahasa Indonesia and English in order to compensate maybe some of my friends from overseas. Alright. Wow, keren. Wei Yang Uber ID, welcome. Roof, also hello there. Makin tua makin banyak penyakitan. Yeah, of course. I'm on the mid-30s, so bear with me. I'm very late to the game, yeah. So that's why Lechunky said apostrophe actual debuts. Yeah, I've been practicing for this tonight a lot through test streams. Alright then. So I think we can move on to the introduction after this one. Right. Okay, I need to set a couple of things before we move on. All right, okay, we need to set this here over here. Yep. Okay, good to go. Cause here's a little bit presentation about myself. Yeah, as you can see, this presentation made to be look like an actual corporate document. Yeah, I'm a salaryman, so yeah. So this is an old document. This is an old document about myself. During while I'm serving tangkis. Yeah, if you're Indonesian, you get the idea. So tangkis is a parody of Shield. Yeah, tangkis is a peacekeeping organization, and the name itself is a parody of Shield. Yeah, tangkis mean shield. So tangkis is a tactical agency for neutralization global key. Hey, a little bit scuff there. Aha. Damn it. A little bit scuff. Okay. So tangkis is a peacekeeping organization. I repeat, stands for Tactical Agency for Neutralization Global Key Intelligence and Security. It's made it look like an actual parody of Marvel's Shield. Yeah. I was in an organization once, so that's why they initiate an Eternal Defenders. Wow, the name itself doesn't age very well because as stated earlier in my lore video, it was disbanded after some circumstances. But yeah, this is a nostalgic journey for me also, so let's get back to it. Okay, so this is my bio. Well, I was born on the 5th April. Yeah, recently. Yeah, I celebrated my birthday recently. So, coincidentally, my birthday is the same as Super Sentai anniversary date. Yeah, why? Because on the 5th April 1975, Himitsu Sentai Gorenja, the first ever Super Sentai series, was aired for the first time on Japanese television. So yay me. It appears that maybe I'm destined to be a Super Sentai hero. Who knows, right? If I can become an official hero someday, yeah, time will tell. Serial number is of course classified. It is sensitive information. Yeah, citizenship. Yeah, I'm from Indonesia. I was born on Indonesia. I was raised here, of course, and I still live here in Indonesia. Place of birth, of course, it's classified. Race, of course, Asian. Yeah, you know, Indonesia is one of the Southeast Asian countries. Therefore, I'm Asian. I'm a healthy straight man. I'm married to a wife and was blessed with a son, as stated with my lore video earlier. Hair, of course, black. Being Asian, my hair is black, with some gray over the edges. Yeah, I'm old, but I'm not that old. Okay. One of my video friends actually deduced that my age is about mid-30s, and I can honestly say that I'm younger than that. Just my physical is different. What is it? No, don't worry. This classified info is only for member info only. Well, if you support my channel even further, you can be. I can open a membership if you want to. Sir, isn't this classified information? Yeah, just only certain informations. All right, like height, weight. Of course, no need to tell you that. Title technician. My role here is technician. I'm surprisingly good with computers and electronics, but on the physical side and maybe troubleshooting. But there are some areas that I cannot cover yet. For instance, yeah, soldering, like maybe an integrated circuit was fried. I cannot fix that, but at least I can replace, some RAM, some hard drives, you know. you can some exchanging fans, LCDs, and speakers. I'm your man. But when it comes to soldering things, I'm not your man. Uh, okay, mission strength. Train in various kinds of martial arts, such as jiu-jitsu, tarung derajat, and close quarter combat. Well, I used to practice jiu-jitsu a very long time ago. Yeah, I'm rusty. I'm all over the place now. Back when I was young enough to be cake and thrown around. And then yeah, I once practiced tarung derajat and some fight choreography because of, yeah, courtesy of Gold Guardian. I used to practice at his place, you know. For your information right there. Master in combat tactics, grandmaster marksman, specializing in knives, darts, and boomerangs. So there you go, Gold Guardian. You mentioned that my throwing skills are quite good on Helldivers too. Am I right? Proficient in handling more weapons like sword and staff with extreme unmatched accuracy. This information is outdated. It doesn't really age well. I'm a little bit flabby over the ages due to my due to my old age and, you know, being married and stuff, being a father. Mm. Pardon. Well, at home you can eat as many my wife's home cooking dinners as I would like. San Cisco, glad you can join. Fun Ivan, yeah. Finally woke up in time. Yeah. Yeah, this is why I said I mainly stream with English. Okay, in English. So to compensate some of my friends that I made overseas, yeah. Wait, yay for me, okay? So we'll move on the next page. So, preferences. This is what I like. Can you see the, what is it? The cursor? Okay, here. Okay, we'll start with this. Okay. This icon represents comic books, and the other one is action figure, collectibles, and here is karaoke, and over here represents video games, and over here, now this is interesting. If you're a costume maker, you probably know this pattern. This is a base helmet pattern. Yeah, I used to craft Tokusatsu helmets with FA foams, and over here represents movies and TV series. We'll start with this one. Comic books. Yeah, I used to collect mangas growing up, but over the years they tend to be more expensive, so I only collect what I like. There are some collections in my place. They are Detective Conan comics mostly, because yeah, that is the first manga that I've read since I was a kid. But then I discovered that Kamen Rider has manga series as well, called Max Rider Spirits. Yeah, I have all of those, all 16 volumes of them, all localization in Indonesia. Yeah, I collect all of them, but for some reason they stopped localize it. Yeah, you know, they stopped making it into Indonesia. I have no idea. Maybe the license are expired, or maybe different publishing company now. I have no idea why Max Rider Spirits cannot be released in Indonesia now. So yeah, that's a bummer. All right then, what's next? Oh, don't forget Futotante, also Kamen Rider manga. Yeah, I collect Futotante all the way to, I think I have 4 volumes so far. 4 volume Takobon so far. I haven't bought the 5th or 6th yet. Yeah, I need to go to the bookstore in the near future. Yeah. How about Japanese Spider-Man? We'll get to it in a bit. Okay, so next for the next icon. Okay, I forgot to talk about the comic book again. I also collect Marvel and DC comics, but not as many because those are more expensive than mangas. So I only have some of the best stories about Batman. Yeah, because Batman is my first ever superhero that I really like. Still, until now, I guess I still like Batman a lot. I have Batman Hush. I have Batman Jokes and Reels. What else? Well, I used to have Batman, the animated series comic adaptation, well, whatever it's called, Batman Gotham Adventures, or maybe Batman the New Adventures. Yeah, I forgot all of those, but I used to have it, and I lost it, of course. I have it. I had it when I was a kid. But nowadays, I'm more interested in a MOOC. Yeah, what Japanese called a MOOC, like an art book or photo book. Many that contains many pictures of the superheroes and some of behind the scenes informations. Yeah, it's called MOOC. And maybe on stateside, it was called the art of book or the making of book. I have the Marvel one. It is called the Art of Road to Infinity War. That is still my favorite book ever. It contains many art books. It contains many artworks from the entire Marvel Studios visual of department, headed by Ryan Maynarding, if I can pronounce his name correctly. Yeah, I'm really interested in behind the scenes stuff. I also love watching the makings of my favorite movies. Yeah. Okay, what else? Mm. Okay, this for the second icon here. Yeah, action figures and collectibles. Yeah, I collect some of the merchandises and memorabilia of my favorite TV shows and series. Yeah, I collect action figures. Well, sometimes it is a bad habit. It is a bad habit to stop, frankly. Sometimes I feel impulsive to buy them. You know, I want to collect some things. Oh, I have this rider. Oh, I also want this rider. I also want this rider. I need to collect 10 of them. But those things don't last. So be wiseful. I need to remind myself to be wiseful, to spend money. But nowadays, for the past few months, I rarely buy anything anything flashy. I only buy the things that I only like, not the sake for the collectibles of it, not for the sake of completionist. Yeah, that is my bad habit also, a completionist. If I have one rider, I need to have another rider. Yeah, you can, if you picture them side by side. Wow, that is a good look. I have all of them. I used to have 5 HHF figure arts, Shinkocho Seiho. The renewal of the HHF brand line, started with Kamen Rider Kabuto, all the way to Decade. I have 5 of them, and I sold 4 of them because of financial troubles. And then when I buy action figures, I tend to limit my budget. Don't over $60 to $70. Yeah, that's my reach. No. That's for your information. Does deluxe count as action figure in your collection drive? Probably yes. Yeah, I have some of the X, but not as many other people. They tend to be more expensive than figures, so I don't collect them as many as possible. I just only buy what I like. Okay, so don't expect me to review deluxe toys because those are expensive. But it is dirt cheap, bargain cheap. I'd like to have it. Yeah. And besides Tokusatsu, I also like Marvel and DC. So my figures are a lot of my collection are consist of a lot of Marvel and DC figures. Especially Marvel Legends, because those are relatively cheaper than Japanese figure, if you can believe that. You can get it second handed and through auction. So that was my bad habit also. I tend to scroll social media to look for stuff. Whoa, an action! Wow, on auction! Wow, this is really good. I don't have this one yet. CSG. Shintoki. Okay, welcome. CSG weapon collection. No, no, I couldn't afford them. If only I have the money to buy them. No, no, no. CSG are a big no-no. For your information, CSG stands for Complete Selection Gigantic. So it's mainly a full prop weapon turned into a collectibles for fans. Yeah, price-wise, CSM, P Bandai, the X Legend. Yeah, I have a Legend. I have a Legend Rider series. Only one. Only one. And it is the belt of Kamen Rider Ichigo. Only one, because I like the rider. Installment payment, the bane of broke collectors. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I limit my budget to $60. No more than that. Although there's something slip in the way. We will get to it in a bit, and I will review it maybe on the future streams, through unboxing streams or whatever. All right, for the third one, this is interesting. Karaoke. I'm not what you call. Pardon me. I'm not what you call a professional singer. I'm a shower singer. Yeah, I only sing for fun, not for a pursuing career. Yeah, I used to enjoy karaoke with my friends, with my college friends, with my with my colleagues. But after pandemic, when pandemic hit, wow, I rarely go to that place anymore. So hey, we can sing at home, right? I have my speaker and I have my microphone. Okay, sing on the way home. Sing at home, at my room. And Gold always laments me as a better singer, as a better singer than he is. Yeah, I humbly say it, I'm not as good as he thinks. Really, I limit myself to sing old songs, from Showa era to early Heisei era. For the high pitch song, oh no, I give up. And for your information, yeah, I did entered some local competition, and I happened to win some of them. So yeah, but but don't expect me to sing with a higher pitch, okay? I sing what people don't sing every day. My song choices will be very different than many people think. I know some of the Tokusatsu song that maybe you haven't even heard about. So stay tuned for that, for my future streams. And okay, for video games, until this time I limit myself to play only superhero games, but but it doesn't mean I don't enjoy many others video games. I have been playing Helldivers 2, courtesy of Oranim. Thank you for the gift. I humbly appreciate the gift, so thank you so much, Oranim. Yeah, now I can join for the sake of democracy. Oh, Gina, selamat datang. Gina, welcome to this humble debut stream of Falco, the right-wing hero. Omedetou kakak buat debutnya. Thank you. Yeah, for the sake of the democracy, Oranim. Yeah. And before that, I was obsessed with No Man's Sky. Courtesy of Gold Guardian. So there was a time that I obsessed. I was obsessed playing video games all the time, all the way from the Super Nintendo era until PlayStation 2 era. So if I like a title, if I like a title very very much, I tend to play it until completion. But of course, after got a job, after married, after having a kid, that I barely have enough. I have barely enough time to play it again. Not until um, my kid growing up to be a toddler. So when he was a baby, yeah, there was barely have enough time to enjoy things. Yeah, you have to you have to be there always for your wife and kid during my wife's pregnancy, all the way to labor, and all the way to my son's baby years. And now he's toddler, and he can do things very great now. He can he can eat by himself, and whenever he wanted to pee, he always told me first, "Daddy, I want to go to the bathroom." Okay, let's go. Mm. He also can brush his teeth by himself. So wow, I'm really proud of my son, and he can say English words to my surprise. So yeah, a very great kid. I'm really grateful to have such a family. But it doesn't mean there is no more opportunity to explore some of the many other genres of video games, except horror games. I really don't like horror games. Horror games are not my cup of tea. I don't really enjoy it. But maybe simulations. No, I forgot. I don't really like simulations on RPG stuff. Uh, I like action adventure games, retro games, action adventure games. Your action really immediate, can cause a lot of consequences, rather than turn-based game. Turn-based games are not really my thing. I'm impatient. I barely have enough time to play them. But if they're superhero related, I'd like to have the crack at it. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, what else do you see? I'm proud of the little red birdling. Yeah. Minecraft stream. Minecraft stream when? I don't know. May we recommend like a dragon karaoke? Shintoki, if you're looking for if you look at my Twitter post, I sang Bakamitai. but I only know that one song because of the meme. Bakamitai kodomo nano ne. Yeah, like that. How dare. Team don't like horror, let's go. Yeah, I don't enjoy horror genre. Yeah, I'm very sorry. And RPG also no. Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, if it is superhero related, I'd like to have to crack at it. I like to test it. Like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It is an action RPG, right? X-Men Legends 2. And I also wanted to play Superhero Spirits, Tokusatsu Spirits on the PlayStation 1. That is a strategy game. Yeah. And then what is the newest game in what is the newest superhero RPG game? If you know, then let me know. Okay, so for the next icon here, yeah, this is the pattern. This is a pattern of a base helmet pattern, a papercraft pattern for FFM pattern for crafting helmets. I used to do that. I used to learn to do that, but of course, after J job, after get married, barely have enough time to explore it. But barely have enough money to do that. But if this works, if this being virtual YouTuber works, I will explore it again. through many methods, and maybe um to learn some skills, to learn some, yeah, like texturing, like putting together and texturing, finishing painting, all sort of stuff, and maybe for 3D printing. I don't know. If I have the money, I will buy a 3D printing. All right, and it will be relevant for my next page. Okay. Okay, last one. Movies and movies and TV series. I enjoy watching movies. I really enjoy watching TV series, animated series, all the way back from my childhood. The first tokusatsu shows that I ever watched was Ultraman Tiga, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Kamen Rider Kuga. So you can tell by those series how old am I right now. You can tell my age by knowing that Tiga, Kuga, and MMPR are my first tokusatsu shows that I've ever watched. And of course, Batman. The first superhero that I've ever watched was Batman the animated series and Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Wow. For such a toddler and kindergarten days, I watched Batman. But not the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. I watched the animated series, the more complex ones. But of course, I don't understand any of those. I just watch, wow, Batman. Okay. So I was just glued to the TV. Wow, Batman. And then on the afternoon, wow, it's Iron Man. Yeah, it's Spider-Man. There are a lot of animated shows when we were a kid. How wonderful, how joyful it was back then. There were so many animated series, so many tokusatsu series that we can watch through local TV channels. So as you can see, okay. That sounds epic though. Okay, Cherry Luna, welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome to my humble debut stream on Falco, the Red Wing Hero channel. Okay. Okay, alright. I had SPD on DVD but never watched it. I only watched Samurai, and my knowledge of other PR series came from the GBA games. Wow, okay. That's a good information. I used to watch many Power Ranger series even before I know that the Power Rangers were adaptation from Super Sentai, because in my local TV channel, Power Rangers were always broadcasted first for some reason rather than Super Sentai. So I remember watching MMPR through Alien Rangers, through Zeo, Turbo, In Space, my favorite season. Yeah, I completed watching it. I remember completed watching it on local TV, all the way to I don't remember much of Lost Galaxy because it's almost at night. It's on the evening, so I didn't catch that. And like Speed Rescue, but I remember watching Time Force, and my jaw was dropped when I watched Time Force for the first time on episode 1 and 2. I watched that the leader, the Red Rangers, got killed by the main villain. Still at second episode, if I remember correctly, yes, by Ransik. And Ransik, for some reason, scares me because his ability to conjure weapons from his body. He can pull a sword from his thigh. It's painful. Wait, Falco-san just noticed me. Yeah. I try to notice all of you on the live chat. I'm doing my best to greet all of you on the live chat. Okay, Kuroshi, welcome. It was the first of the second episode. Yeah, it was still set on the future. Okay, before the rest of the Time Force went back in time to present time in order to look for the ancestor of the Red Ranger. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I didn't remember the following episode of that. Yeah, I don't remember watching until the last episode, but I do remember watching Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder and SPD, because the time slot was more available, because it was broadcasted at Sunday morning. Yeah, it was Sunday morning, so therefore I can go watch it every week. Yeah, so that was my experience about Power Rangers. And then came some of the Super Sentai shows that was aired at the local TVs. I remember watching Ranger, as also known as Star Rangers, localized over here. Ninja Ranger, Kaku Ranger, also known as Ninja Ranger, on my local TV channel. All the way to Gingaman. Yeah, all the way to Gingaman. But after Gingaman, for some reason, they didn't air the following Super Sentai series. So most Super Sentai series I watched through streaming and fan sub. So that's how we watch. That's how we watch on the internet, on the birth of internet, right? So how can we watch it? Other than that, yeah. So for your question, Yarimochi, any recent shows that you are following, King Oja, Gotchard? Sadly to say, no. The most recent Kamen Rider shows that I've watched was 01, apparently. And for Sentai, I remember watching still Ryu Soldier, so I haven't caught up. I haven't caught the newest seasons. But maybe if I have enough time, for maybe the sake of our content, maybe we can tackle those. Yeah, I barely have enough time now, but the thing is, I'm more interested in old Tokusatsu shows, such as Kikaider, Ninja Captor, or maybe the old Metal Hero shows. I watch Gaban and Sharivan. Not completed yet, but I'm trying to. Japanese Spider-Man, that was also really, really good. And it was a historical show, if you can believe that. Without Japanese Spider-Man, we couldn't get Super Sentai or Power Rangers. For your information, the first Tokusatsu hero that can ride a giant mech, a giant robot, was Spider-Man. And then after Japanese Spider-Man ended, they recycled those concepts, hero riding giant robot stuff, into Sentai. Therefore, Sentai was called Super Sentai after that, after they got the giant robot formula. Fans of watchers, let's go. Yeah, where else could you watch, right? Yeah, they do stream, right? Kamen Rider and Super Sentai do stream, but it was region locked. It was Japan only. Huh. You need to have VPN in order to watch all of those. Apparently, Ultraman, that I can afford to watch every week, because Ultraman is free to watch every week. Many new episodes and many old episodes as well, to maybe commemorate the anniversary of the related Ultraman, such as this year is the celebration of Ultraman Leo's 50th anniversary. So congratulations to Ultraman Leo. Yeah. And Suburaya YouTube channel is currently releasing the episodes every week. So you can watch on the Suburaya official YouTube channel if you want to watch the old Ultraman Leo. Okay. Spider-Man. Yeah, mostly heard on Maxman. Wow, that was a really old one. Hikari Sentai Maxman. Yeah. I love how Maxman looks. I love the designs. I love Maxman designs. Really great. It doesn't have the Showa vibes. The designs of Maxman suits and helmets was really good for that time. Not really Showa looking. Yeah, so I definitely agree. You can check out Maxman, Liveman, all through Jetman. Yeah, those were my recommendations. And speaking of Jetman, people mistaking me for Red Hawk or Duo Eagle for some reason. Yeah, I'm just joking. those eagle theme Sentai hero were my big inspiration for me in order to create this persona. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of tokus, what are your favorite toku writers? Did you even dive that far into that side of tokusatsu production? I I haven't explored the writing side of things, but I know some of the directors, mainly Sakamoto, Koichi Sakamoto. Yeah, he was and still is apparently. He is a very good action coordinator, and therefore he is a very wonderful action coordinator. Some of his stuff really top notch. Some of his works that considered the best, probably movie Tyson Megamex, the Kamen Rider movie Tyson Forze and O's, yeah, and Kamen Rider Double, Forever A to Z, A to Z, A to Z. Those are his best works, and of course, Ultra Galactic fights were awesome, really awesome, and Ultraman Regulus, which I think he agreed to make Ultraman Regulus so that he can make his own Ultraman Leo, because Ultraman Leo is Koichi Sakamoto-san's favorite Ultraman. Genos, welcome to the stream. Welcome to my humble debut stream of Falco, also known as the Red Wing Hero. One of the person Falco mentioned, yeah, I thought Falco costume really looked like Red Hawk. I get it a lot, and people mistake me for Joe Eagle also. Yeah. So I'm mainly diving into the process of making things. You know, I like watching. The first making of videos that I really liked was the making of Kamen Rider ZO. Kamen Rider ZO and Kamen Rider the Next. And wow, some of the stuff, they really do things practically. Yeah, with compositing special effects on top. But those stunts are real, and I really want to try some of the stunts myself. But yeah, due to my body conditions and probably I haven't had any training. But maybe for the few years to come, I want to have a chance to train myself again in order to be a full-fledged hero. Okay, okay. Am I the only one who thinks the chat on screen really delayed? I don't know. Maybe the encoding is overloaded somehow. But okay. The first and the next walk so the Amazons and Black Sun could run. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, the reimagining of the Showa era Kamen Riders into the present era. Yeah, it's a reimagining is the correct term. So all of this icon, and this is the world that I've been diving in: Tokusatsu, Batman, and Spider-Man. Yeah, Batman is my favorite DC character, and Spider-Man is my most favorite Marvel characters. Okay, we're moving on. Objectives. Yeah. Forgive me if this looks like a corporate slide or corporate PowerPoint slide. This is the best I can do. So, I'm hoping for, okay, in the first point here, reaching many subscribers as much as I can. So, I don't really want to look for a fame for some reason. I just want to do things that I like, and I want to share many things with you finally, because it tends to be boring to enjoy things by myself. So that's why sometimes I go to event meeting many other people, to socialize, to share our collectibles. Oh, you have this, and oh, I have this, and you have that. Can I borrow it? What is your favorite? What is my favorite, and what's your favorites? And of course, on event, I have an actual physical costume. More to it later. Okay, reaching many subscribers as much as I can, so I don't rush. Yeah, I'm not rushing. So I'll just doing I'll just do streams. I cannot do things like many other people do because of, yeah, real life stuff. So probably I can only do full-fledged streams on Saturday and Sundays, but probably I can do some guerrilla streams between weekdays, especially if I have office trips, at the hotel. Maybe I can stream at the hotel room with with simple setup. So, pardon. So, how is this relevant? I want to be involved in superhero projects. Yeah. It has been my dream to be involved in superhero projects, but on the way here, thankfully I managed to do some of these. Mainly helping Gold Guardians during this VTuber persona, and even before that, we have been working together, um, and I know some of my friends that have a Tokusatsu channel, yeah, a Tokusatsu web series channel, and I managed to meet them. Yeah, I managed to meet them, and I helping them a bit. More will be revealed later to my special appreciation page. So for now, what I really wanted is to be involved in superhero projects. Yeah, maybe in the near future, who knows? We can work together as one. And the next one, making a lot of new friends. Yeah, this is a work in progress also. I've been meeting for a lot of people, offline or online, so I really thank you for your cooperation and your presence. And for what? Join collaborations with many super friends. Yeah, I've managed to make friends with uh, several VTubers to my surprise. Uh, mainly, mainly of course Gold Guardian, who has been my bro since the beginning. And after that, I managed to make friends with Asmis. Yeah, Asmis. Well, Asmis and I go went way back before, yeah, before this. But for the new ones, I can mention Ferin Farenya, Lira Evermore, Valita Patricia from Digikagi, um, and Gina that I mentioned earlier, Cherry Luna, Contra, all of those, many new friends there along the way. But I'm hoping, of course, with you and the Gordo Surfer, yeah, Yarimuchi, Martin, and many others that I cannot count. Lachanki, Janus, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Janus. Hope to invite you more with our projects. Yeah. So to my surprise, I've been befriended with many friends online and offline, and some of them are full-fledged VTubers also. So I'm grateful to be here. Finally. Okay, for the next point, what is this? Rebuilding Research and Development Department. So for your information, lore-wise, I used to have a research and development division to develop my arsenal, my gears, my suits. But there was an incident. A life-threatening situation that my said division, that mentioned division was destroyed. So I lost a lot of assets. So I lost a lot of them. So so who knows, maybe by doing this I can rebuild my research and development department. So what is this for? Going hybrid, wearing an actual costume. I've been making a costume myself, but it is on the cheap side. If you can see by my Twitter posts, there are some photos of me wearing my actual Falco costume, but it is on the cheap side, I'm afraid. The helmet was still Eva foam, the jacket was still low detailed. It doesn't have many armor plates because those are expensive. And I only may have my undershirt, and anything else is just a base training pants. Oh, it's not training pants, cargo pants, tactical pants. Yeah, there you go, technical pants and tactical boots. So maybe in the future I can complete my actual physical gear. So if I go to an event, I can interact with people more physically, more direct, face to face, and I'd really love to do that. Yeah, I love to do that. Who knows? By making this virtual YouTuber thing succeed, I can complete one of these. Okay. The next one, learning many new things, especially in visual effects, animation, and new languages. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of special effects, visual effects. So there was a time when I learned about animation myself, but of course over the past few years, I'm getting rusty. I only can do things, what is it, basics. Yeah, just like a basics. I cannot do high end stuff. Some of the things that you saw earlier, I made it myself using basic tools. So I cannot do. I really want to do a flashy ones, but my budget won't allow that to in order to order some commissions. So I made it myself. So to quote a certain Met Titan, fine, I'll do it myself. But I'd like to learn. I want to learn things even further in order to accomplish many things. Yeah, animation, new languages. Yeah, I'd love to learn new languages, especially Japanese, because I really want to read what's in on the book, on the Chosensu or Hyper Tokusatsu MOOC. I really want to know some things that I haven't discovered yet. But it was a hurdle. Sorry. Yeah, because the most hurdle that I face when by owning those things, I cannot speak Japanese, I cannot read Japanese, but I know some of the phrases like "Ohayo gozaimasu," "Arigatou gozaimasu," "Hajimemashite," "Watashi no namae wa Falco desu," "Yoroshiku onegai shimasu." Only those, only the basic ones. Mm. So what is it for? Making my own tokusatsu shows, building my own IP. I really hope in the future I can make my original stories about Falco, the Red Wing Hero, a full-fledged tokusatsu series or maybe web series. No matter no matter the medium, I really want to make it. Yeah. So by doing things, I can do these things, but yeah, I have still long way to go, right? So no need to rush, need to be keep consistent, and need to work hard in order to achieve this. So okay, for the next one. Okay, so this is the first phase of my research and development department rebuilding. Yeah, starting with this. Okay, the only things that I cannot make or do not make is my entire render model and the live 2D rigging. So anything else, the overlays and intros and stuff, I made it myself. But for this specific model, I'll give it to the illustration responsible, such as Kamen Drawer Ashmis, who has been my internet friend for 10 years, if you can believe that. Yeah, we went way far back. Even the first time that we interact was at DeviantArt. back in the DeviantArt days and Facebook webpage days. one unique thing about it, Kamen Drawer Ashmis used to have a web comic page on Facebook by himself, and I immediately know that those are his works because I saw them on the DeviantArt. Oh, it is uncanny. It has to be him. It has to be Ashmis, and therefore I was right. And then one day I made a comic, a tribute to him. Yeah, you know, to emulate his style. And then sometime later, he asked me to join his web page. You know, he asked me to help posting on his web page to draw comics. Yeah, and I happily accepted. So both of us was known as Kamen Rider Burang and Kamen Rider Falco. Not Falco. What? Kenapa Falco? So we were known as originally as Kamen Rider Burang and Kamen Rider Volta. Yeah. If you remember about Kamen Rider Volta, then I'm that guy. Yeah, but it was a long time ago though. And then some of the time the web page comic doesn't get anywhere again, so we went each other apart for several years, and we were reunited by none other than Metal Knight Gold Guardian. Life is strange sometimes. Gold and I also went way back. We have known each other for what, 5 or 6 years. Even before I returned to the hometown in order to meet him, he was impressed. I think for the first time I interacted with Gold was when he was impressed with my drawing about an original metal hero. So that's when he requested to reimagine some of his original heroes. And then when I happily accepted the request, I drew all of those, and he wanted to meet him. He wanted to meet me. And then, yeah, the rest is history. I've been helping him since the MetalNet days and all the way through virtual YouTubing now. No, I still remember Ashmi's old FB comic page, Burang or something. Yeah, Burang and Volta. That was us. That was Ashmis and I. Almost 10 years ago. So for the next person that I would like to thank is Ditama, who has made my life 2D rigging. I don't interact with him very much, especially after the assignment was complete, but I know him because he was the one responsible for Gold Guardian's live 2D rigging. So in order to keep consistent, why don't I ask him? Okay, so there we go. For the next thing is some tags. Yeah, this is the tags that we will probably use. I'm open for some suggestion if you can make a more catchy text than I make here. So for instance, for general, is of course hashtag Falco, hashtag Red Wing to keep it simple. And for live, we will use hashtag Falco Air, or maybe in Indonesia, Falco Mengudara. So to emphasize that I'm flying. Mengudara. It's in the air. We're live in the air. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Okay. So there you go. So if you have any other suggestion, I happily accept it, and I'm still we will still work on this, okay, for the next encounters. For art, for art, this specific art, I want to use hashtag FalcoRed. Why is it? Coret means coret can be means doodling or scribbling. You know, coret in Indonesia. Yeah, coret. So that's why I want to make it into FalcoRed. FalcoRed? No, FalcoRed. Coret. But if you have any other suggestion, I'll happily listen. Okay, what's next? We're still live, right? I think the chat will be delayed for some time. Okay, never mind. We're still going. We're still moving on to fan art. Okay, Falco art. As simple as that. For gaming, I'm not sure if I. Sorry. Pardon. For gaming, I'm not sure if I can use 2 here, Falco 2 plays, because I really want to have some sort of fun on the F2P, right? Free to play, right? F2P. I want to make it a wordplay from F2P or free to play. So that's why I want to make it into hashtag Falco 2 plays, but it's a little bit cringe. It's a little bit cringe worthy, am I right? So why don't we drop the 2 there? Maybe just Falco plays, okay? Just to keep it more simple. And then for covers, yeah. As I stated earlier, that I enjoy sing, that maybe in the near future that I might be doing some cover by myself, and the hashtag for it will be FalCover. Yep, still I'm opening for more suggestion. For hobby, okay, hashtag dolanan Om Falco. This is I believe it's Japanese. Dolanan is Japanese for mainan, for toys. Yeah, mainan is bahasa Indonesia, and dolanan is Japanese, if I remember correctly. So hashtag dolanan Om Falco. So I want it to be different. So for this particular hashtag will be it will be on my maybe unboxing streams, or maybe some simple photos, simple posts about my collections, my action figure collections, sort of thing. Yes. Okay, so the tags, we have covered the tags. Okay, so for your considerations, yeah, I really don't want to put this early on the stream, but you know, those don't run things for free, you know. No, I'm joking. I'm not expecting to make money through this, but if you want to consider tipping me, then I'll be happy to open these 2 accounts. On the left is Traktir account for my friends on Indonesia. With my for my friends in Indonesia, and on the right is on Coffee for my overseas friends. So you can apa okay, you can screenshot it if you like. Maybe I want to refresh it again. No, yeah, there we go. The Falco tags. Falco tags or tags, yeah. Forgive my wonky pronunciation. I haven't spoken English this intense for quite a long time, because I don't have anyone to talk to in my home. But I'm still practicing. Yeah, through this I'm also practicing through doing by doing these streams, okay, in order to interact with you guys. So yeah, there you go. So this QR code will redirect you to Traktir account, to Traktir for my friends on Indonesia, and on the right one is the coffee for my overseas friends. So okay, are we still good? Falco tax. Jadi penagih pajak atau gimana nih jadinya ya? But yeah, I'm not expecting for the tips, but I'm still open. Yeah, but I'm not expecting all of this. But if you do tip me, then I'm really grateful. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Next one is the special appreciation that I want to thank for. On the left one, this is the guy that I told you about. The name is Captain Justice, and he was a full-fledged YouTuber. He was producing his own Tokusatsu web series, and I'm grateful to finally meet him for the past few years. And yeah, we exchange numbers. Yeah, we encounter each other on events. Yeah, to finally meet each other, to talk with each other, and he even invited to his house in order to discuss things, to giving tips, and yeah, to learn about things. Yeah, this is a new learning experience for me. In order to be some sort of producer. He's a producer, all right. Yeah, Captain Justice is awesome. Yeah, you can say that. He's really good. He's been consistent making Tokusatsu web series for, I believe, 3 years. And I really admired his work. I really admired his consistency, and I really admired his innovations, his hardworking, and many things. And I really want to follow his example. Yeah, by doing my own hero persona. Therefore, Falco. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I can be a Captain Falco myself. If you're watching this, Captain Justice, I'm happy for your suggestion. So there it is. Captain Justice is one of my new best friends over the years. So yeah, thank you, Captain Justice. And the next ones will be my first VTuber friends, Ferin Farenya and Lyra Evermore. Those girls, I really admire them. Yeah, the first time that I know Ferin was, I believe, when Gordo invited her to our group in order to join the what is it called? The Pamans. No, I'm joking. Joining the staff, joining Gold Guardians staff members. Yeah, she was the she's still the editor of Gordo's shorts. So maybe probably I might order some commissions from her. Oh, Werewolf293, welcome to my humble debut stream on the Falco Red Wing Hero channel. Godspeed for your debut stream. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I thank Farron for Gordo Uwu clip moment. Yeah, that was a really good one. The Gordo Uwu clip was hilarious. Uwu Uwu. that was hilarious. That was hilarious. That was the first time that I saw the Farron shorts, the Farron clips, and therefore she was established as Gordo's shorts editor. Yeah. And Lyra Evermore as well. And Lyra was the VTuber that I sort of admired. I sort of like her voice when the first time I heard her voice. I really enjoyed her speaking and singing. So I managed to befriend two of these. And whenever I ask for some things, some tips about the technical stuff, about OBS and other stuff, they happily answered them. They happily helping me. So therefore, I thank Ferin and Lyra for making this possible, for making this tonight's debut stream possible. Yeah. I humbly appreciate your cooperation and your help. Yeah, your kind gestures are meant a lot for me. Okay, for the next special appreciation. Okay, if she's still lurking around this stream, I like to give thanks to Saint Cisco. Saint Cisco was the first VTuber overseas VTuber friend. We I believe when she messaged when she DM'd me for the first time. Um, I remember the message that he put on my direct messages. So your model's the sickest thing ever. And wow, there was a high praise coming from her. Yeah, Francisco, are you still here, Francisco? Maybe you're lurking, or maybe you're still here too. Um, oh shit! I kicked the bottle one more. Yeah, pardon me. So, other than that, I've been lurking around her stream also on Twitch. So yeah, we um we live each other apart by time zones. So when I get up in the morning, she was streaming. So therefore, I just came over and say hi, greetings, hi, good luck on the stream and have a nice day, sort of that. And she always replied, yeah, Sun was here earlier. Yeah, I greeted her. And then whenever things went quiet, she sometimes hit on my Discord asking how I've been, how are things, if the things working well, and if I'm feeling okay and stuff. And she asked me all of those. So wow. So there's a lot of care right there. So I thank you for being my friend, Sign. I really appreciate it. Means a lot to me. And Evelyn, yeah. Evelyn, I managed to meet her directly on an event. Yeah, whenever I commented on the tweets, she always replies. She was very kind. She was a light example. She was a bright example of many virtual YouTubers out there, including me. Yeah, Evelyn is one of my inspiration also. Evelyn is one of the most enduring Indonesian VTubers. And wow, I congratulate you for enduring this long. And apparently she's close to 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, way to go, Evelyn. Maybe I can be like you someday. I want to live by your example. Yeah, you are a hardworking person, and you are one of the most brightest personality that I've ever seen. So therefore, I thank you for being one of my inspiration for doing this. Without you, this debut stream may be not possible. So wherever you are, Evelyn, thank you. I humbly appreciate your kindness. And yeah, good luck with your goals and what are you dreaming for. And the last that I want to thank for is Cherry Luna. In fact, Cherry Luna and I and Gold go way back also. In fact, the first time I saw her, the first time I met her, was on art tuition when where she what is it called? Well, she worked. Yeah, she used to work at an art tuition, and I happened to be there also. And then we were united. We were united by none other than Gordo again. Back when we do Metal Night stuff, we have been practiced together. I practice martial arts. Me and her, of course. We have been we practice fight choreography for a fan film inspired by superheroes. and she was supposed to portray an anti-hero inspired by Black Cat, and I was supposed to portray a hero inspired by Aka Ranger. You know, we practiced many times. We practiced many times over for what 6 months. But sadly, the project didn't go anywhere because no investor or no producer that backing up stuff. So we only managed to make the Metal Knight Iron Strike, and then yeah. Yeah, way to go. uh so we only managed to make one episode of Metal Knight Iron Strike, and then when Gorudo was far away, then and then becoming a VTuber thing, and we were reunited again, Cherry Luna with Gorudo. So yeah, so thank you, Cherry Luna, for some for some encouraging, for those kind words, also for our encounters, our chats. um and apparently there were many times that I was smacked in the head by her due to mistiming, or missed beats, yeah, different, due to lack of concentration, and maybe tiring. But no, it's all good, it's all good. mm. Pardon, need to drink. But it was all good, it was fun. So I thank you for awesome these awesome new friends that I've made, but not so new with Luna. So yeah, I've known her for quite long. Gordo, you remember that? Yeah, I was smacked in the head, and I was rolling again by her. Wow. Yeah, but those are good. Those are good times. Thanks to that, my physique was fit at the time. I have a good form. I had a good shape, and wearing the Sentai costume with those physique, wow, those are really good. But then now that I'm married with kids, I have a flabby around the edges now. So that's how. And then for the next special appreciation, so of course, all of you who has joined this wonderful night, who has joined this humble debut stream. Yeah, this is my new experience for me, and I thank each and every one of you very greatly from the bottom of my heart, and I humbly appreciate your kindness and your encouragement. Okay. For the next presentation again. Okay, this is the end of the presentation. Hating time. No. Okay, so for the next presentation, I'd like to show you this one. I'm not kidding when I told you that Falco persona went way back. I designed this persona for about 5 years, 5 or 6 years ago, and I made this in 2020. If you can believe that, this file dated back to 2020, back when the pandemic starts, when the virtual YouTubers numbers went very high, significantly high. The concept itself was brilliant. Wow, I can finally stream, I can finally be a YouTuber without showing my real face. So of course, inspired by Kizuna Ai, yeah, that's right. My first virtual YouTuber that I've ever watched was Kizuna Ai, and she was in hiatus right now. So it's really so sad. I really admire her. I really like her. So much so that I used to have an Android figure of her, and some of the merchandise, some of the keychains, and I don't remember where I put all of them. I need to find them again. But for the Nendoroid, I sold them, unfortunately. you know, financial troubles. So as you can see, this is my old concept. This is my old costume concept, dated back on 2020. So this is my old symbol. Two alternate symbols. Yeah, I wanted to do something simple, but yeah, the Hulk logo over here is also outdated. that's how that's how old this thing is. Yeah, I didn't have the chance to use all of these again, but now it is what it is, right? Okay, for the next thing, yeah, this is supposed to be a presentation about my portfolio, so I made it like this. The mouth guard can be detached, and the holographic eyes make him more expressive. I was torn. I was thinking about putting the eyes over over the visor. You know, there are rarely any eyes on the visor on helmet Sentai helmet designs. But if it's only the black visor, it's really kind of dead and expressionless. So therefore, I added the eyes. You know, it is an homage to Uchukeiji. It's an homage to not super. It's Space Sheriff Gavan's ability. You know, the eyes behind the visor thing, that was really cool. Whenever he calls laser Bredo, or when he always did the Hitsatsu attack, Gavan Dynamic. Yeah, his eyes were lit up through the visor, and I really like that look. So that was one of my inspiration to add eyes over the black visor on the helmet. Okay, Final Pass design, not so Final Pass, isn't it? So it's so different. Intended for a virtual YouTuber design with superhero themes, many references from various superheroes, from Super Sentai, Gatchaman, all the way to Captain America and Batman. My overall gadgets and skill sets, I based it on Batman. And for my look, there is some mixture about Super Sentai, Gatchaman, and Captain America. I really like how Captain America looks when he was in Captain America Winter Soldier. Yeah, I love that stealth suit a lot. Really. So yeah, so that's why I really want to make this Super Sentai suit not just a spandex kind of type of thing. I really want it to be like a full functioning fabric, like a tactical uniform sort of stuff. Yeah, but I cannot draw more complex. You know, I barely cannot. I barely can do any highlights and shadows and texture and stuff. I probably need to order some additional commissions for that in order to achieve my vision. Yeah, I want to make a Super Sentai style hero, but in the veins of the MCU aesthetics. I really like how the MCU costume looks, especially Captain America and Ant-Man. So that's why my new costume look like a tactical jacket. So I want it to be a functional, but not but yeah. Furthermore, if I made this costume into the jacket jacket type, I can order the actual physical jacket. That's what I've been wearing to convention and to events. And yeah, okay. So these three, so the three below, the additional alternate suits, mostly unused design choices. Yeah, on the on the middle one, it looks like a jumpsuit, like a mixture between Super Sentai and Nightwing suit. And on the right, it's too much gray and too much lines over there, too complex. And the most right one had a cape. Not really practical, but yeah, this is supposed to be look like a Superman with the helmet. But yeah, but these three, I put it on the lore video that I showed you earlier as an Easter egg. So these are just unused designs, these three below. But I put it as an Easter egg on the lore video, so there you go. Really interesting. Again, for the next thing, I'd like to show you about the most. We need the cape back. Probably not so soon, but who knows what the future might bring. And the wings will be not the cape thing as such. It will be just a glider, the foldable glider like what Marvel's Falcon had. And then this thing, the most recent design that I made. And on the left is, of course, the line works of Ashmis, and the right one is my back view, not entirely back view, just the rear profile made by myself again. So as you can see, that my costume consists of many things, including the liquid body armor layer, increased flexibility over fiber or ceramic base alternatives, allowing for multiple unaware targets to be neutralized in quick succession. So it is a gel base. The liquid armor was a gel base, so it is more flexible than Kevlar, more flexible than any current production fabric nowadays. So this is experimental. Future studies needs to be done. And for the thick parts here, the thick parts for the lines, with the chest wings and some on the arm sleeves and the boots, the shin guards, are made from responsive shock absorption. Smart MR fluid hardens in response to impact, creating opportunity to more effective counterattacks to melee assailants. Yeah, as you can see by these rivets, it can absorb and disperse the impact energy whenever they hit me with blows such as the bats, the pipes, and even fisticuffs. Yeah, so I can block them and counter them in quick succession, more effective. Yeah, just like what Batman has. It's kind of light. I need to leave the stream quickly. Bye, fellas, and bye, Falco. Thank you, LeChunky, for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. I'm honored. Thunderbird, glad you can join us. Yeah. Ore Sanjo, you have arrived. Yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this today's stream. And what else can we describe? Oh, the wing visor. Yeah. The most thick part on my visor here are actually my transformation device called Wing Visor. Also equipped with a zone UI display, infrared and night vision. The standard superhero stuffs. The standard superhero gadgets. Yeah. Pardon, need to drink. So by using this wing visor, I can materialize the helmets and the rest of the suit, like what Henshin Hero always does. And below on the belt, you can see it can be detached. The buckle can be detached as a weapon called Wingrang, inspired by Batarang, of course. Bird-shaped throwing weapon, a versatile tool that can be used for cutting objects. This armament and immobilize aliens, attached and stored on the belt. For quick attack, I can detach my buckle and throw it like a batarang. It is inspired by a batarang. So like I said, my gadgets and skill set are inspired by Batman and Gatchaman. Oops, pardon. And I covered some of the information there, so I need to hide myself first. Yep. So on the most left, the right right top corner is my helmet side profile, you know, in order to uh, become a reference. You know, this can be your references for if you have the chance to draw a fan art of me. Yeah, this will be your references. I will post it on Twitter later, and of course this is my side profile of the helmet, and below it is my personal weapon, the Rostoriza. Yeah, it can shoot plasma beams, lasers for emergency situation, and built-in grappling hook. And below is my official logo. This is why I will be using all the time until the end. And below it is my title in katakana, the fu, okay, the letter fu, little a, ru, and ko, Falco. It can be pronounced as Falco. Spirit Wingers Project, codename Red Wing, designation Falco. So there you go. This is about. So this is a blueprint design of myself. Yeah, Falco, also known as the Red Wing Hero. So I think that's all for the introduction. We'll be back to the previous room after these messages. Okay, there you have it. Okay, wow, this has been a wonderful night for us. Wow, I really appreciate your kindness for joining here at last on my debut stream. And wow, after this there is no going back, isn't it? I finally make my debut stream. Yay! And wow, it has been for what? It has been 1.5 hours. Yeah, I don't really want to make this debut stream awfully long. After these messages with barely any messages, more on the future, okay? I want to make this debut stream as cleanly as possible. It has been a clear run. Yeah! Oh yeah, man. Yeah, congratulations, I think is in order. So, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate and honored by your presence here. Justice Gold, Van Ivan, Gold Guardian, Oranium, Thunderbird, and all of the super friends that I can mention one by one over here. Wow. Wow, just wow. Tonight's finally came, isn't it? So maybe for the next streams I will post a schedule, but I haven't what is it? I haven't coordinated my schedule at first because of course there will be many what is it? Maybe some girl streams on the weekdays because of course because of my day job, you know, weekdays I can only do streams full-fledged like this on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, Tubaru, that eye-catch transition was really cool though. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I really want to make this to be like a Tokusatsu show style. Yeah, Tokusatsu style show stream kind of thing. So complete with intro, complete with eye catch. Yeah, and the only thing left is maybe theme song. I really want to have a theme song, but I don't have any money to order a commission for composing my theme song. Yeah, maybe in the near future if I have the budget. And yeah, it has been a wonderful night, super friends. Yeah, thank you once again. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, maybe, to support my channel even further. There are many great things to come, I really hope so. Thank you so much for tuning in. good evening and good night. I'll see you next time.